West Kent Clinical Commissioning Group is considering making changes to their fertility treatment spending by reducing the number of IVF cycles. This means that couples in West Kent could potentially be entitled for only one round of IVF treatment available on the NHS if the proposals will go ahead.
So we need to listen to what people are saying, and we will take those views into account if and when we make a proposal that might have a bearing on IVF. This is very much a first stage and a listening exercise to find out what people think of that.
Currently, 60% of CCGs have reduced the number of IVF cycles, including those in Kent, offering either only one cycle or none at all. Regulatory body NICE advised that women should receive 3 cycles of IVF treatment if they're under 40 and 1 cycle between 40 and 42 years old.
Well, something like 1 in 50 couples are having IVF, and infertility is a real problem. Something like 1 in 6 couples trying to have a family are afflicted with infertility, so it's a widespread issue. An awful lot of couples are going to be very, very disappointed, and of course those that can afford to pay will go privately, whereas those who can't afford to pay will end up being somewhat disappointed. So it's really quite concerning.
Although the potential proposals are at the very early stages, Kent residents are quite worried about the possible cuts. Lindsay Burke had her son Elliot on a 2nd cycle of IVF treatment through Midway CCG and says she would not have been able to have a child without the NHS support.
I think if I'd had only 1 cycle, Elliot wouldn't be here, and I don't know where I would be mentally. I don't know where my marriage would be. There's no way that we could afford to privately fund our IVF. We would have had to have taken out loans, and you're walking up to a gambling table. You don't know that it's going to work.
West Kent CCG has also launched an online survey and will be holding a public event in Sevenoaks on 29th of November for residents to have their say on the future of IVF in West Kent. This is Karina Pavlova for KMTV.